We're going to talk a little bit about stages in life, like getting up and moving out of that house for the first time. Please welcome Tamara Robbins Griffith from HomeSense.
Hey,
Thanks, Carson. How are you?
I'm great.
So, listen, this is a significant milestone in someone's life when they are leaving the home and they're probably going to be living on their own for the first time. Usually the situation is that you do not have a lot of money. You don't have a ton of resources, but you want to make this move efficient so that you're not stuck in your new location with, you know, no spoons or forks or knives or bowls.
Well, the thing is, moving's always a great opportunity to start fresh, but we tend to move because we're having these big life changes.
Yeah.
And different life stages are going to really determine when you're shopping for new stuff for your new place, like what's that going to be? What do you really need now? So we're going to talk about a few different stages because, of course, outdoor living, but this is the time for moving too. Nobody wants to move in the snow.
That's right.
Right?
This is the time. Everyone's doing the big move. So what do you need?
It's hard to book a truck now, I gotta say.
Yeah.
You know what? You need the basics.
Right.
So you're gonna go out. When it's your first place, you do need dishes, but you don't need to buy big sets. Part of the beauty of HomeSense is that you can run in and get like one or two. You can get a bowl, a mug, a plate. Take care of your basic needs first and save your money because it's a, it's a cost-conscious time of life. I like this too. That's like the Tupperware and a bowl in one.
That's cool.
Very cute. Maybe perhaps a little French press is going to take up less space.
Right.
And the other thing I think too, and this would apply to the whole space, maybe it's a bachelor, but a lot of stuff is out on display. You may have open shelving. You may not even have a real kitchen. You may have like a kitchen food prep area.
Yeah.
So when you can have some fun colors, some practical stuff in bold colors, hide away your utensils, have a little, look at this.
Give it a toss.
Cute,
That's
right?
very cute.
I mean, you need a few basic things. The other thing I would say is, these are people who may not have had to take care of themselves yet, right? And do the cooking, do the cleaning.
Could be your first time.
Own any cleaning products. I like the idea of building a little caddy.
That's great.
So we've got a brush, we've got some cleaning products. Keep it all in one place. That is like, if you don't have a full kitchen, and even if this needs to sit on a shelf, that's okay out in the open.
You're okay, because
right?
often you are not going to have a ton of space to work with.
No.
And you're absolutely right. Your stuff is going to be out there on display.
Yeah,
so this is the kitchen.
This is the kitchen, but take care of yourself. You know, you're an adult now.
Yeah, you're a grown-up. Okay, let's talk about the bedroom.
In
what do
the
we need for
bedroom,
that?
you know, I do love this piece, I have to say, especially for someone moving out on their own. It's like for
That's
clean
smart.
clothes and dirty clothes all in one place. You've got the rolling rack and the hooks, but also a hamper underneath.
Cool.
So do love that.
Yeah, that's good.
And then again, it's compact, it's functional. I'll just open this up so we can see some of the storage.
I want this now. Never
This is a
mind
great
my first
little piece.
place.
You may not have this in your first place, but what I do like is that, you know, storage is key no matter what stage. But again, in a first space, you're less likely to have a lot of built-in cabinetry to tuck it away. So if your storage is out on display, let it be funky and, you know, inexpensive still.
Right.
And the other thing too, we've got bold, bright towels. Again, like if you have open shelving, you have to display it.
Yeah.
Then, you know, let it make a statement. Let your personality come through so it's not so overwhelming to be in your first place and scary or sad.
For sure.
It
At
should
that
be
time
fun.
of your life as well, it's a time when hopefully your friends are not going to be judging what you have and don't have.
Right.
So have some fun with your personality and mix and match, because you're
That's
taking
right.
stuff from mom and dad's probably
Yes.
and pairing it with a few low-cost items from, you know, a place like HomeSense or wherever.
I love this faux cowhide. If you're stuck with really unsightly broadloom and you can't do anything about it, scatter mats are a great solution.
Absolutely.
This cowhide is really young and funky. You may not be allowed to paint on the walls. The landlord may have rules about that, but you can use adhesive hooks, put up some bold artwork. Again, it's about injecting your personality in a way that, you know, can come with you is not a big deal. And of course, you may have your bed. If you're in a bachelor, your bed may be the sofa as well.
It might be.
But if you have room for a sofa, I definitely suggest it. But you know, there is the way to approach either a futon or, I'm like, oh, not a futon, but maybe like a twin bed set up as a day bed that functions as your sofa, cover it with really, really fun toss cushions. That's okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's about embracing some inexpensive things that can show the personality that you can take with.
Yes, I do wish my first place looked like this.
Well,
It did not, ladies and gentlemen, and you will never see a picture of it either.
Oh.
Let's go to break. More coming up. Stay with us.